You know, if the robot apocalypse ever happens, if we have Fred Durst, I think we'll be alright.
Damn right!
Hello, and welcome to another Starman Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is Billy.
Woo!
And we just watched Y2K.
Yeah.
An interesting movie. And if you were growing up in the 2000s, a lot of cultural references from that time.
And we loved it for it.
I loved it for it, and to those of you who didn't grow up in that era, you missed an era.
Yeah, it was something.
It was something special. So, simple plot, Billy.
Two friends, just let me double check the names. Fair enough.
Yeah. Elijah and Danny?
Yeah, Eli and Danny, and then they probably decided to want to go to Y2K, like a New Year's Eve party. Eli
already getting too overcomplicated for the plot. The year 2000 happens, and the robot uprising happens.
There you go.
That's all you needed to say.
Yeah, I don't know why I trying to make it.
Yeah, simple plot should be sentence at best.
Yes. And wacky
shenanigans ensue. So yes, as Billy was trying to get into the actual plot, Elijah and Danny are two losers from school that are best friends with each other, and it's the year 2000 or 1999, just the New Year's of the year 2000. Which, if everyone remembers, there's the big scare of the Y2K bug being a thing, where computers were going to crash because the dates would reset to 00, because a lot of date logs were the two-digit date, month, day. And everyone was worried that that would cause the end of the world scenario because we relied so much on computers.
Yes. Everything was fine.
Yeah. In reality, everything turned out fine.
But in an alternate reality...
Yeah, in a what-if scenario, what if that was what caused the robot uprising?
Yeah.
And I love the design of the robots in this. This was a good mishmash of all the electronics into one killer machine.
Right? And like one of them, like, I love my comparison. Cross between Johnny 5 and Kane from RoboCop 2.
Yeah.
And they got that, like, I love how it looked like the reboot symbol.
Oh yeah, the eye.
The eye, like...
So yeah, so these two friends go to a party, because 2000, you gotta celebrate and make a name for yourself. This would be the time to do it.
Right.
And we meet the other social cliques that are in a school environment.
I love that.
Yeah. So we have the prom queen, who's actually secretly a hacker nerd.
Yeah.
We have... I'm just going for the main characters here. We have Limp Bizkit girl.
Yeah, Ash.
Stoner boy CJ.
Oh yeah, CJ. He's like in with the group a little bit. Like wannabe rapper.
Yeah. But also like the philosophical rapper. I want you to feel deep in
I was just like...
Yeah. Danny and Elijah. And that's about it for the main cast?
Yeah.
Danny doesn't stick around for very long, spoiler alert.
No.
On that one. Yeah. So they go to this party. Danny suddenly just fits in.
Yeah, he actually lets out a secret.
Yeah.
The Ocarina Time incident.
Which, basically, Elijah was using Danny to play Ocarina of Time. Danny got angry and peed in his cocoa milk.
Yeah, and he
drank it. And that went around school, so yeah.
I run the party pretty fast, so... Then midnight happens...
And all hell breaks loose. Yeah. So, this movie, I want to say, is a dark comedy, is what I would classify it as.
Yeah, it's
It's kind of a horror comedy.
Yeah, apocalyptic science fiction comedy.
Yeah. Well, you can put any tags there.
Yeah, that's...
But what you're getting into is there's going to be some brutal deaths, some comical moments.
Oh, yeah.
But it plays itself off more for laughs than as scares.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But when you start at this movie, you have no idea
how... Like,
until the part, like, the midnight hits.
Yeah.
You think it's just a slice of life movie of just this loner that wants to become popular, and that the movie's going to be like, well, if you be yourself, you'll be super popular. That's how this works.
Yeah, and then, woo!
Yeah, then it just slaps you and goes, no, we're a freaking dark horror.
Yeah.
We're a comedy horror, bitch.
First step, the fan.
Yeah.
The fan plays like...
Yeah, the bed bucks Buddy up into the fan blade, and he takes it to the head and dies. And then the little Tamagotchi robot, I think, was the cutest one. I think of all of them. That was a little later,
yeah,
but...
A little later, but...
Yeah. And then it's just Murder City inside the house.
Yeah.
And then we get inside the house. It slows down a little bit.
Yeah.
We're running to the factory, and then we meet up with Buddy that's from the...
Garrett.
Garrett,
yeah.
Who is the video store owner. The Randall.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, Stoner Randall.
Yeah. Cross machine.
Randall and Jay.
Yeah.
That's the best way you can put it.
Right?
And they have this little society inside this factory because there's no power. It's an abandoned factory.
The Collective.
The Collective. And then our robot computer buddy, Elijah's computer, hunts them down. And seems to be on their side. Right. It's non-hostile.
No.
And then gets hostile.
Yeah.
As we're trying to figure out what is the computer's purpose, which is to assimilate humans into the machine so that they can drain off our thought power.
Yeah,
yeah. And then once they're done with us, they'll move on to another place.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so a Matrix-style plot.
Yeah.
Very 2000.
Right.
So, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we find out that we're gathering everyone at the school because, of course, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
And then we have one last stand where we go back to the school and fight the robots.
Yeah.
But basically sneak in and try to get this computer hacking program into the main system.
Basically, like Independence.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like the movie.
In the
Penis Day?
Yeah. While we're hatching this plan, we're in the adult section of the movie store. And we find Fred Durst of all people there.
I know.
We have to convince Fred Durst to go break stuff. That was the weird part.
Because after they go to school, then Fred definitely helps when he realizes what the other guys is.
Go ahead. You didn't finish your sentence.
Oh, when one of the other members of Limp Bizkit is still in there.
Alive, yeah.
I can't remember which one.
I don't know the band of Limp Bizkit well
enough. Just the guy in the monkey mask. That's all I can remember.
That's fair.
I was like, oh my god,
yeah, so... And then we obviously save the day, and everyone's happy for it.
Yeah.
So our town is in flames.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love when they cut to the hillside view and you just see fire.
And then look up the
two planes crash, and you're like, oh. This is crap. And then the stinger ending at the end. Where like, did we really destroy the robot uprising or just stall it?
Stall it in an iPod.
Good. Yeah. I said stall it, not install it, by the way. But thanks for playing up that. Alright, so, things we like about the movie.
Oh, the deaths.
Deaths are pretty fun.
Yeah.
I do love that it is still a time capsule of the 2000s.
Yes, like, oh my god.
Everything was very accurate to what you would be doing in that era.
Right?
From AOL.
AOL. Drinking Surge.
Surge, yeah. Remember that energy drink or whatever the fuck it was supposed to be?
Yeah, whatever it was supposed to be, like...
The bands at the time.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Ash was Big Limp Bizkit fan, and she was Will Sloan on shit.
Yeah.
I love it. And of course, Ocarina of Time reference.
An Ocarina of Time reference. We had to have one.
Yeah.
And the social cliques in the school, those were very accurate at the time.
Yes.
You had the stoners or the dropouts, as you would call them. These kids aren't going to finish high school.
Yeah.
The grunge or rockers.
Yeah.
The coolios, like the fedora wearing, not the fedora wearing, but the sun hat wearing.
Oh yeah, like the bucket hat.
Bucket hat, thank you. No, they're straw hats.
Oh yeah.
Bucket hat's more of the stoners.
Stoners, right.
Yeah. But like the Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
Like on top of a t-shirt.
Yeah. And then like the swing guys are in like...
Yeah, they like swing music.
Yeah,
and,
like the cherry popping daddies and all them.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, like I said, remember when that made it come back?
Yeah. And then the pop hip.
Ray?
The ravers were a different one, but all the popular kids listened to like that pop hit.
Yeah.
Like, whatever was on the radio.
Yeah. With the music grew from MTV.
Yeah. Yeah, MTV was referenced.
Yeah.
And the day before YouTube's was really kicking off, so there's no YouTube references.
Yeah, so they... Oh, good, eh?
We were run off YouTube. We can't say that.
Oh,
YouTube was a better time for everyone. Thumbs up, I'm not looking away. Anyways. So, yeah, I love all the cultural references in this, and the robot designs are also one of my favorite things.
like I said, the mishmash of everything, like the toy car, right?
The toy car was impressive.
Yeah. Well, look at this pimp.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, look at this pimp. It was like, oh, yeah, Pimp My Ride was a... Alright, things we didn't like about the movie.
Yeah, this one...
Starting out was a little rough, just because I
couldn't know where this was going, right?
I didn't know where this was going, and for a horror movie, if you don't know on the tin that it's supposed to be a horror movie, this is the definite movie of, I can psych my friends out with this.
Yes.
And catch them off guard.
Oh, yeah, you can put this in like, oh, okay, so this is a little...
Oh, this is just a slice of life, funny, haha, 22K movie.
3, 2...
1, boom! What the hell are we watching? And that's fine, but it also... It did kind of drag a little bit before we got to where it's like, oh, okay, that's what this movie is.
Like it was... Yeah, we got how long...
We were 30 minutes
in before, so...
And it's an hour and a half movie.
Yeah, so
1/3 of the movie was just build up to the slaughter.
Yeah.
And not sure how I really feel about that. I was like, could have went a little sooner, I think, on that one.
Yeah, like... There.
Yeah. Anything you didn't like?
I'm trying to think here.
Yeah.
Like I said, this would be just kind of like a nitpick, but I'm just thinking here.
Yeah. That's what we didn't like usually boils down to as a nitpick, unless we find a movie we really didn't like.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, like I said, just the early pacing.
Yeah. I think that's the movie's biggest flaw was
Yeah.
the pacing a little off for a horror movie. I think what it was trying to do was catch you off guard with the all of a sudden shit breaks out.
Yeah, I think that's
and
what
then ride that coattail
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, I can see that's why they didn't want to do it too early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you did something silly like, oh, there's a secret bug going around, or like one death early, I was like, okay,
no.
you already blew the surprise.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 30 minutes, if your audience is looking at their watch going, because they're waiting for the horror.
Yeah.
And going, where's our horror? This is supposed to be a horror movie, right?
Shave off 10 minutes, make it...
I would say 10 minutes earlier would have sufficed. There was a lot of go-in-between scenes where we didn't need...
Yeah.
Alright, final thoughts then, because I see we're going to run out of time here.
But, okay, gotta love Fred Durst in this movie.
Fred Durst kind of sold the movie for me a little bit. I think the movie sold itself just on the premise and the time capsule it made.
Yeah.
But having Fred Durst in it...
just adds a little more to it.
Just added a little more to it. But, of course, it had to be Fred Durst. I don't know if you could get any other big name that would do the same thing as Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm kind of sick of Fred Durst, to be honest with you. He appears in way too much.
Yeah.
I'm a Limp Bizkit fan. I like Limp Bizkit, but holy fuck, Fred Durst, get the fuck out of some of the media. But with that, though, I think we'll call the episode a little earlier than expected, but it wasn't that long of a movie to really...
No, an hour and a half, so...
Yeah. Not much to really... Then there wasn't... It's a horror movie. There's not a lot of meat in...
No, that's the thing, right?
So with that, we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.
Alright, let's keep on rolling, Devin.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What?